Ladies, can we be honest for a second? You're beautiful, you're smart, you've got a good heart, and yet you've had moments where a man pulled away, even though you were giving him your best. You dressed up, you were kind, you were loyal, and still, he didn't stay, or worse, he drifted into that weird roommate energy that leaves you wondering, where did the spark go? If you've ever felt this, you're not alone, but today we're going to shift that story. Because I'm about to reveal 7 things that make a woman wildly sexy to a man. Not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and energetically. And the best part, you won't need to fake anything. No pretending, no performance, just amplifying the power that's already inside you. So grab a tea, settle in, and listen closely. Because if you truly understand what I'm about to say, your love life won't ever be the same again. 1. You bring feminine playfulness into the room. Let's get this clear. Playfulness is not childish. It's powerful. When a woman walks into a space with lightness in her energy, it's like emotional perfume. It lingers. Men don't fall in love with women who always act like CEOs. They're intrigued by the woman who can wink at life, who can laugh at herself, who brings joy without needing to perform. You don't need to crack jokes constantly. You don't need to be the funniest in the room. But you do need to give off the energy that says, life doesn't scare me. I know how to dance with it. Because here's a truth bomb. A man doesn't crave another battle. He craves a break from the battles. He wants a woman who reminds him that even in this crazy world, there's still space for joy, teasing, and connection. 2. You have that rare, radiant sense of wonder. We live in a world that tells women, be mysterious, don't react too much, stay hard to impress. And yet, what men really desire is your aliveness. He wants to see your eyes light up when you taste something amazing. He wants to feel your softness when he surprises you. He wants to feel like what he does matters to you, because when a woman is genuinely present, warm and impressed, it awakens a man's masculinity in the best way. Not because he needs validation, but because your joy becomes his reward. Cold is not sexy, warm is. So the next time you feel wonder, don't hide it. Smile, gasp, compliment, be real. Because a glowing woman is unforgettable. 3. You dance, not to perform, but to feel. No, you don't have to be a trained dancer. You don't need the perfect body. But when you move with rhythm, you awaken something ancient in a man's brain. Men are deeply visual and physical, and the woman who is comfortable in her body, who flows instead of freezes, she becomes magnetic without trying. You don't dance to seduce, you dance to return to yourself. Even if it's just in your living room with the lights off, even if it's just 5 minutes a day. It changes your posture, your confidence, and your energy. And trust me, men feel that shift before they even realize why. A woman who moves with grace doesn't just walk into a room, she glides into it. 4. You're emotionally grounded, not emotionally explosive. Let's be real, there is nothing more beautiful than a woman who can feel deeply, but emotional depth and emotional chaos are 2 very different things. When a woman swings from joy to breakdown in one text message, it drains a man. But when she's steady in the storm, when she can hold her emotions with grace and express them without blaming, that's what turns her into a safe haven. And guess what? Men fall in love with a woman who feels like home, not a battlefield, not a storm, but home. So yes, cry when you need to, speak when something hurts, but don't spiral just to get his attention, because true emotional power whispers. It doesn't scream. 5. You know the art of subtle flirting. Let's redefine flirting. It's not about being obvious or vulgar. It's about tension, that delicious mix of mystery and invitation. Let's say he texts you, "How's your week going?" Instead of replying, "Good, just working a lot." Try, "Busy week, but I have a feeling someone could make my weekend unforgettable." That one playful line, it flips a switch in his brain. Now he's thinking about you. Now he's intrigued. Now he wants to earn the smile behind that message. Flirting isn't about manipulation. It's about knowing your power and using it with elegance. 6. You treat your body like it matters, because it does. Being sexy is not about being skinny. It's about presence. And presence starts with how you treat your body. Do you drink enough water? Do you stretch, walk, breathe deeply? Do you look in the mirror and say, "I love her," instead of, "What's wrong with her?" Because when a man sees a woman who respects herself, who shows up glowing from within, he sees value. Not vanity, not perfection, but care. And in a world full of filters and fillers, care is rare. 7. You initiate intimacy when he least expects it. This one is huge, and most women overlook it. Men want to feel desired, not just needed. When you lean in first for a kiss, when you send that flirty text while he's in a meeting, when you softly grab his hand or pull him closer in public, it's not just physical, it's psychological. It says, "I want you, not because I'm lonely, but because I'm drawn to you." That kind of bold feminine energy, it doesn't just catch his attention, it stays in his memory. So now let me ask you this, my love. When you hear the word sexy, what picture comes to mind? Is it about appearance, or is it about energy? Because the truth is, the sexiest women in the world don't always have the best makeup or the trendiest clothes. They have presence, they have playfulness, they have emotional self-respect. And guess what? That woman lives inside you too. So instead of asking, "Am I sexy enough?" start asking, "How can I step into more of my power, my joy, my light today?" Because you don't need to change who you are. You just need to remember her. If this video touched something inside you, let me know in the comments. Which one of these traits are you already owning? And which one do you want to awaken more of? And if you're ready to keep rising, keep glowing, and attract deep love the feminine way, subscribe to the channel. We've got so much more magic coming your way. With love,